Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Lago Live. My name is Mitch Stewart, and I have Mark and Dylan from the Lago Vista Brewery here with me today. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Welcome. Thanks for joining me.
Glad to be here.
Yeah. Oh, that's good beer.
You know what? It is good beer.
It's a good year
This
year.
Sometimes. Depends on the day.
Yeah.
Which beer are you drinking?
I'm drinking the Witty Witty Bang Bang. Has been a personal favorite of mine for a little bit, and you got me on the Vista IPA, and I have not been drinking IPAs for a hot minute because my mom called me fat a few years ago.
That'll happen.
So I stopped, and you got me back. So bravo.
IPAs do raise estrogen levels, so there might be something to that. I'm not calling you fat. I'm just saying.
You're saying something for sure.
You got to tell us how you really feel.
It's just funny, you know. It just seems to be like a hipster thing to drink, and it's like,
Well, it's good.
They are good.
You know?
They are good. It's not normally what I go to, though.
Yeah.
Like, I rarely will ever drink an IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You like the malty.
I do.
Like
I
the
do.
malty.
Yeah.
You want it to taste like a loaf of bread.
I'm really thinking of just getting into, like, just doing Belgian beers. I'm not being serious, but, like...
We're diving right in. I mean, let's go into the beer talk right now.
Let's switch our entire business model.
Yeah. Let's just put everything we work for on its head and,
Right.
Change it all.
We're just... yeah.
As somebody that, works with most of the accounting stuff, that doesn't stress me out at all.
Well, fellas, I appreciate you joining us today. This is just a kind of a semi-promotional podcast thing. There's been a lot of hate on the community board recently, and we want to change that and promote local businesses. And I thought, who better to start with than you guys? I'm always at your place.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you being there.
So, little backstory. My wife and I, when we moved here years ago, were like, we need to start a brewery here. Like, it's missing a brewery. And even backing up further, we talked to a guy that owns a winery called Turtle Locks. I'm not sure if you're familiar with those guys.
I am.
Or the guy. So we talked to him. We were like, hey, we really want to start our winery. And he was like, yeah, that's great. First thing you need, have $10 million and lose it all immediately. We were like, all right, there goes that dream. So we were like, how about a brewery? And then my buddy Steve Gonzalez, that you know very well, was like, oh, they're doing that already. Like, I'm working on the concrete. I was like, oh, there goes that dream too. So thanks, fellas. But no, it's awesome, man. The location's great. Like, well, okay. How did you choose the location? How did that happen?
Well, my wife and I have lived in Smithwick for like 7 years. I mean, we were going to church here and everything, and we just kind of really just, like, we'd always talked about opening a brewery. I was a head brewer at the time, and we just saw the growth happening here, and we were like, this is an awesome place. It doesn't have a brewery. It has a lot of people. Like, this seems like if we're going to do it, now's the time, and this is the town to do it.
So, so where were you before?
Like
you said you were
7 years ago.
Yeah, you said you were a head brewer. Like
where I was working. So I started at Save the World.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was actually teaching math in Marble Falls. I got a part-time job at Save the World. I was working there for a little while. That turned into just part-time work. Turned into the assistant brewer position there, and then got a head brewing job in Johnson City. So I took that, and meanwhile, we're still living in Smithwick, so I'm just driving to work, and then decided to open this up. I actually moved back, was the head brewer at Save the World for a little while we were building, and now I'm here. So
you're cooking the books.
I'm cooking the books.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, Dylan, where do you fit in here as far as where did you come into the fold?
My brewing background is the closet in Mark's Dallas apartment when we decided to make like our first batch of beer with his like home brewing kit. But my like professional background is like beef processing was what I was doing before. So like large scale production. Mark and I were friends in college. he got into brewing and said, hey, I've got this long-term goal where I want to open up a brewery. Do you want to be a part of it? And I was like, yeah, get me out of what I'm doing right now. So for 6 or 7 years, we just, from like drawing on a bar napkin to getting the money to break ground, excuse me, I'd drive down on the weekends and we'd work on it, and then we'd give each other homework and we'd work on it on ourselves, and it kind of grew into what it is. So.
Wow. Yeah. So how did you get the location? Because it's primo spot, like with the view.
That was, oh gosh. So we bought that. Was it 2020? Was it March 2020 when we bought it?
Yes.
We bought it from a Malaysian man, and I think he owned the property for like 30 years.
Yeah, he just sat on it.
My understanding,
he had never been to it.
Yeah, he had never been there, and I think what happened was the market probably scared him a little bit with COVID, and so he was just willing to actually make a deal. So I mean, we got the property for sure at a bargain.
Yeah.
So it was just good timing on that end. I mean, heck, got a good interest rate, and I mean, everything doubled in price because of the lockdowns and everything. But you got to count your wins somewhere, I
Right.
guess. So
I understand the hike in price for that kind of stuff, because when we built this place, they were like, it's going to cost this, and then it was double, and then it was more than double. We're like, all right, well, are we going to stop the bleeding at some point?
yeah, right.
And yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, like I think the building went up pretty quick.
It did. I mean,
The dirt work took the longest.
yeah, it did.
Trying to flatten it out and get everything where it could be built on. That's what took the longest.
I feel like they were messing with us sometimes, because we'd go there and they would build this massive pile of dirt and it'd be here, and then we'd leave the next week, that same pile of dirt would be moved over here, and then it would be moved back. I think they were messing with us.
You don't think they were like putting pipe in the ground and moving dirt?
No. They're just messing with us.
Oh, they were just moving.
It looked
piles
like
of dirt?
guys playing around on
exactly.
a bulldozer. It looked fun, but I mean,
It did.
it was frustrating.
I mean, did you ever try and drive the machinery? Like I own this property. Like, come on.
We did some dangerous stuff,
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
but I don't think we can talk about
What,
that.
like brewed alcohol or something? I mean,
No.
no.
With equipment.
Yeah. That's
No,
fun.
we can't talk about that.
So who designed the? I mean, I know you said it was like napkin work. Is that just like the business model or whatever?
Yeah,
or like,
yeah.
all right,
Business model, like financials, all that kind of
Everything that looks pretty is Mark's wife.
Oh, okay, that's what I was. That's what I figured.
stuff. Right.
Samantha, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured she was heavily involved in the aesthetic, because it's
sure.
beautiful and it's light and it's happy.
It
And
is.
there's a lot of sunshine. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I will
well
say,
done.
I will give some credit to Jerry Caperton,
Yeah, our architect.
our architect, and then obviously the Caseys. Everyone worked really hard, and I will also give a shout out to the city. I think everyone in the city wanted this project to be done. So, I mean, everyone really fast tracked as much as possible. So
Yeah.
I'll give that those 2 cents in there.
We needed it.
Well,
It was much needed. I mean, like, I think we should have more restaurants. We should have more growth in general, But
Right.
I don't work for the city, so the mayor lives right over there. Like, literally, I could hit his house with a golf ball easily.
oh, nice.
But actually, I probably shouldn't blow his spot up. But
Oh yeah, yeah.
maybe we'll cut that.
Cut
but, But okay. So who is the brew master? Is it's you?
I would just say brewer, but
Brewer? Okay.
Yeah, I'd
Are
just say
you just
brewer.
throwing stuff in and seeing what happens?
Yeah, when he
or-
walks away, I add different ingredients, whatever I can find at Brookshire Brothers, generally. So
Okay. There you go.
sometimes it's pennies in the parking lot.
it's made. Yeah, you can say it was made with money.
Made with money.
Yeah, that'd be a fun beer. How much can
That's
we...
a great name. Okay, who come up with names? I mean, is it just a shoot the shit?
I learned a long time ago, as a brewer, you cannot just give the beer to the marketing team and then just step away and say, I don't care. Do what you want. If you care, you will be just crushed.
Yeah.
You will. You'll have this great like idea, this concept. You'll like, you'll go to Germany or wherever and you'll get this like great idea for this beer. And, you'll get so emotionally invested in like the branding and the recipe. And then you give it to, you make the beer and then you give it to the marketing team and they'll say, I think we're going to name it Boot Scootin' Lager.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Can
you say that with an accent now?
Boot Scootin'. Yeah. That's what we're going to call it. Okay.
Yeah. When you're making the beer, you can't be emotionally invested in the name. That's for sure.
All right.
On some level, though, like it's their job, like it's their job to create the brand of the product, and you just gotta. All right.
Sure.
In the end, we're trying to sell it, so you understand. Right. Like, as long as it gets it out the door.
I've been a musician forever, and I've been in a ton of bands, and picking the band name will start fights.
I can see
I bet it will.
Fist fights.
I bet it will.
It will get to that level, and I've been crushed too many times. So that's why I was curious about the names of the beers, because.
Right.
I mean, song names, who cares? What's it about? Call it that, band names got to be strong,
Got to send a message.
Right. So, I hear you guys are doing open mic nights.
On Thursdays.
Is that going to be a recurring thing? I mean, are you having a shortage? Because...
As of now, no, you should come out.
Come on,
you should come out. Yeah, Thursdays.
Well, so I'm not really that type of musician. I'm more of a lead guitarist. I don't really sing. I can do backups, but I can't remember lyrics to save my life.
Just come in and play an instrumental.
I can't even remember the questions I was going to ask you guys. So, you know what I mean? But my neighbor Justin Hendrickson, shout out. We played at Clark's Barbershop. Do you know Clark? Russell Clark. He's got a place here. He's got a place up in Dallas. Shout out Russell Clark. We played at his place. That was a huge hit. It was a lot of fun. And I'm playing with a new guy on Thursday. This Thursday, he's coming over here to jam. We'll see what happens. And I don't know. I would love to do it, man. I miss playing. I mean, frankly. And I would. Your place is awesome.
Just come out.
Yeah.
We've only done it twice. So like the first time, which I wasn't there for.
First time was good.
We had
quite a good group of folks show up, and second time was
there was like 3.
Yeah, not as many. I think it was beginning of spring break. Everybody was traveling,
right?
So, but then this Thursday will be the third time. So
okay. I mean, I know quite a few musicians. I mean, like, is it more of like a singer songwriter thing, or is it more of like a jam thing? Because it could be a jam thing.
I think it's kind of
hippie
like
jam fest.
Whatever. If you sign up for a spot, you can do whatever you want.
All right, there you go. There you go. No rules.
I was nervous about drums in the building for a while, and then somebody came in and played drums, and we had the garage doors open, and it was fine.
That was the first time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a guy playing drums, a guy playing a banjo, and then I don't know what the instrument is, but looks like a mineral tub turned upside down with a stick in it and a chord, like an old school, like moonshine bass.
Did they have somebody whistling into a jug?
No, but we had the growlers, and I offered to go up there.
I was about to say you could have done that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you don't want to impose.
Missed opportunity.
Well, I mean, I saw you do quite a bit of acting the other day. What was that? The trivia night? It was like, okay. First of all, what was that?
I don't know.
Saw it, and you were amazing, dude.
Well, thank you, but I didn't even know I was going to do that. Aaron just told me, oh, by the way, you're going to be acting out. I'm going to tell you a movie, and you're going to try to act it out for everyone. And I was like, what? Do I have to? And 2, like, what if I've never seen the movie? And he's like, no, it'll be funny. It's like, that is not as funny as you think it's going to be.
It was funny. It was definitely funny.
It wasn't funny to me.
No, it was funny. And it was funny because you gave it 110%. That's what made it funny. Because a lot of people were like, I don't know what the hell this is, but it's fantastic. Whatever it is. At least from my gaze of the room,
Which one did you not know?
I'm not going to say, because there were a couple movies in there that I hadn't seen that I'm embarrassed to say I haven't seen them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not
Forrest Gump, I already knew.
No, no, everyone's seen Forrest Gump, but there was like, no, I'm not going to say. I'm like, okay, fine. All right.
Oh, you convinced me.
Yeah. It didn't take much. Okay, so like The Godfather. I've never seen The Godfather.
Seen The Godfather?
I know.
I haven't seen it either.
I haven't seen it. I know it's like a classic, but like I
know.
hadn't seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
I haven't
so
seen it.
Whatever.
Yeah, so that one.
We're gonna get some hate for that. I guarantee you.
Probably.
You'll get a letter.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of letters, a lot of comments, probably. Hopefully.
Oh, do people still send hate mail? Like actual mail?
We'll find out.
You'll find out.
It's my house, so.
No, but they don't know where you live. They know where the brewery is.
Yeah, we have a posted address.
Yeah. We hope people know where it is.
We do.
8001 Bronco Lane. Right behind the Sonic. Everyone.
Yeah.
We need a sign.
We are getting a sign.
We're getting a sign.
We're getting a
we
sign.
need a sign.
Neon-
Everyone needs to know where it is.
Neon,
Find a sign.
neon sign?
You think the city would approve that with the dark sky compliance?
No.
Exactly. That is not getting approved.
Yeah. So, well, you said you liked working with the city. Are there things that like kind of hindered, like as far as like that you wanted to do but you couldn't just because of certain things in Lago here?
Everyone's working their best within the structure that they're given, right?
Right. Yeah.
You know,
I get that.
it just is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, a neon sign, I don't think that'd be approved. I think the city folks would agree.
Always try. You know.
Yeah.
All right.
We could try.
I wanted to ask because I feel like I'm going to lose an argument here with a buddy when I was at your place. What was it? 2 days ago.
Okay.
St. Patty's Day. Shout out. What is in the giant vats in the front? Because my buddy says water and I say nothing.
Right now,
Right now.
maybe a little bit of water.
Okay, I was partially
bit of
right.
water.
I was partially right.
Yeah.
It rained a little bit.
Why?
Yeah.
Is it just rain retention?
Rainwater collection.
Yeah. So
It was,
All right.
it was either that or
I
a
lost that
retention
argument
pond.
basically.
Yeah.
So basically, like whenever you, and this is, I'm not a civil engineer, but if you, the way the rocks are, the way flooding can occur, like in our area with all the hills, if you take away water's ability to flow like naturally, you have to divert it into somewhere that's not going to flood the building that's right below you.
Interesting.
So
you're doing Sonic as solid.
Yeah. This
I
is
mean-
how we keep the tater tots from getting soaking wet.
Okay. That's fair enough. Fair
We're
enough.
doing our part.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, what is it like having a food truck out front of your place? Because I love Marley.
Yeah.
We love Marley.
Mm-hmm.
Huge fan. Food's great. I mean, are you planning on expanding on that at all, or just like, are you planning having like a food festival or something like that? I mean,
that's a
I think
good
that'd
idea.
be fun.
That's
I mean,
cool.
That's a good idea. No,
Yeah.
we're trying to we'll try to get like another one maybe on like busy weekends and stuff. I think right now we've just been focused on like the consistency,
right.
making sure that people know like, okay, if I go, I can get food, right? Like I think that's been more important.
No, yeah.
For the general like getting people out more often. As opposed to the different variety, because I think if we were to just try to switch things up, especially at the beginning, people would kind of lose that consistency. So if we keep that consistency now, which I think we kind of have, now we can start adding in like a second one.
Yeah, I'm not trying to blow Mari's spot up.
Oh no.
I mean, she's gonna kill me for this, by the way. So
We have 2 spots.
Yeah.
For food
okay.
trucks.
So
yeah.
that's what I was wondering.
Right,
She's gonna
right.
kill me when this comes out. But
Oh no. Marley's great. Marley's
yeah,
great.
I mean,
She's not going
I just know
anywhere.
you guys are doing a lot of the what do you call it? The farmers markets and the pop up. What's the other one? The pop up thing.
We
like
do
just a pop-up market on Sundays.
That's what it is. Yeah. So
occasionally.
okay.
got this
Yeah, it's not.
wristband from that.
I guess it's not
Oh,
on
there
a
you go.
consistent basis.
No.
No, it's whenever we can.
Just
Play
every
it.
once in a while,
I mean,
people
are
come
people-
out and sell their
Sell their wares.
Their wares.
Are people contacting you, or are you putting something out there like that, like people watching this could like apply to, or however that works, like an email or?
A couple of people have. I mean, like I say, it's really small right now. Some people have reached out to us, and I mean, they can send us an email, and we can forward them on to the right person. But
Okay.
I mean, it's just info@lagovistabrewingco.com, and then
There you go. That's the information I was looking for.
Yeah,
There's your plug.
Yeah. Plug complete. All right, we're done. No.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I might need to get another beer. I mean, I don't know if I can stand up and get another beer.
If you put your headphones down, you absolutely can.
Okay, cool.
Because you are laved
Anybody
up.
else want one?
Yeah, I'll take one.
All right.
We'll finish this off.
While you're up.
All right. Well,
All right.
all right.
We were denied beer.
It's
just
fine.
a shame. Just a crying shame. But
It's fine.
anyway,
It is what it is.
yeah. Well,
Here, put that over.
is there anything you guys want to promote for the business coming up? I mean, is there like, are there new brews coming out? Whatever you want to get out to the people of beautiful Lago Vista.
Well, we're coming out with the hazy IPA. Oh gosh, what day is today?
Today is Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday.
We'll come out with a new beer on Thursday. It's gonna be a hazy IPA. I hate brewing hazy IPAs. Sorry, people, but there will be a hazy IPA on. What else? Is there anything exciting that we're doing?
We have the what's it called? The Eclipse party.
Oh yeah, the Eclipse is gonna be huge.
That's big.
And I don't know, stay off 1431 when that happens.
Yeah.
Dude, we were thinking about renting our house out for that. Like, people will pay good money for that.
Yeah,
We already
they
have
will.
the
Not a bad
glasses.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I don't know where I'm going to stay. I'll go stay on the lake, I guess.
Get you a
I'll go
tent.
sleep in the boat or something. But
I mean, yeah, it's going to be huge. Apparently, I think all the Airbnbs are booked up
oh yeah,
for the town. Or
oh
something
yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Do you guys have the glasses? I don't.
Oh, yeah,
I was going to say order them now.
We've got glasses at the brewery, so we'll have a big party there, and we'll be open early for it and everything. So
Yeah.
if you're looking for a spot to drink and watch it, come on out.
Dude, I think it might be awesome at your place. Like
The first
just
one
all
was
the
good.
with all the room.
Yeah.
But this one's going to be totality.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
going to be like
Yeah.
the real deal.
Well, I mean, like location-wise, it was great to see it. Like
Yeah.
there were lots of, pretty much the whole property outside. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a
Access to
huge
it.
space with
Yeah.
all that astroturf and whatnot, and you people can put late blankets down and just look up.
I mean, what else do you do at these Eclipse events?
Oh, I thought
Well, burn it. Oh, what?
I thought you meant Lago Vista. I was like,
Oh,
well,
no.
there's really nothing to do other than
No.
the lake. I guess. Just kidding.
No, that's fair. Well, what Burn It's having like a Burning Man festival essentially.
Yeah. It's
gonna be
like
huge.
glow sticks and whistles and everything.
Right.
It's gonna be wild.
And Burn It.
Yeah.
And burn. Oh, and that's another. Okay, sidetrack here. Okay, anybody not from the area, not from Texas, do not call it Burnett. Everyone will know you're not from here. Burn it.
Guadalupe, man. Loop, Mopac.
We
Loop
say.
yeah, come
we
on, man.
say so
Let me-
many weird things.
Yeah, we do.
Manchac,
Yeah.
Manchac, or Pedernales. That one I don't get either.
Pedernales?
But Pedernales. That's not how it's
Pedernales.
spelled.
It's like the
Pedernales
Pedernales.
is how it's spelled, right?
it's like the town of Llano and the feature out west they called the Llano Estacado. Spelled
Right.
exactly the same.
Right, but
Llano
you don't say
and Llano.
Yeah, you don't say Llano.
I don't say Llano.
Well, you shouldn't. That's not.
I
what they
say when I'm back home in West Texas I say Llano.
Well, that I guess that.
But
makes
I'm
sense.
not talking about the town.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Llano.
Llano.
Lalano.
Llano.
To the Lano.
Two L's in there. Next time. That was a big. We'll edit that out.
All right. Well, is there anything else we need to cover here? I mean, I think we've covered a lot of ground, and
Generally speaking, I would just say, we hear a lot of people talking about, oh, we need more restaurants, we need more things to do, we need all this in Lago, which is true, but when these places open up, you got to go. You gotta go, and you gotta,
Buy local.
keep it up, buy local. go to these local like mom and pop shops, because if you don't, they'll close, and then you'll have less options. So if you want these places, you got to go to them.
Yeah, very true. Dude, I work from home. I never leave this place. Ever.
Right.
I go pick my daughter up from daycare and I come home. Like, maybe I get to golf every now and then, but that's about it. Like, so I get it. Yeah, support your local businesses.
Yep, absolutely.
So
I mean, that's all I got in terms of plugs and everything. I mean,
trivia on Mondays,
yeah.
open mic on
Okay.
Thursdays.
Yeah. You want to ask
Yeah.
like which customers we hate the most?
is it me?
No,
No.
I'm just kidding.
That would have been a really awkward conversation.
100%.
Good thing
We
we
came
saved it
here.
till
We
the
came
end.
here to talk
Right.
smack to you,
Right.
specifically you.
This is the only reason.
Alrighty. Hey, we're gonna wrap it up. Everybody, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one. Mark, Dylan, cheers, fellas.
My beer's gone.
We'll get you a new one, okay?
All right.
All right. Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Cheers.